Hello everyone, this is a little video about the Hall of Armour. I was thinking of purchasing the Hot Toys Hall of Armour, this whole 7 set, but then when I read some reviews and watched some of the reviews online that were done, I actually wasn't two minds about it because it wasn't exactly what I was looking for. It looks very nice, but it wasn't exactly what I wanted. The walls were a little bit flimsy, I thought, and the lighting effect wasn't as well as I thought it would have been, especially for that price. So I decided to make my own customised Hall of Armour. I haven't decided if I'm going to make the walls that separate them here and here, but the base I thought is a really nice start is to use. These are from the Mark II Armour Unleashed and the Mark V. Or you can even use the Milk War Machine ones. I think they're a very slight different colour, but everything else, they're identical. I think this base is almost identical to the one in the Hall of Armour from Hot Toys. It's maybe very slightly different, but what I really like about them is that they're not naturally angled. So if you put 2, 3, 4, 5 of them together, they have that sort of natural curved layout, which is great because you can put the focus there, you can put the Tony Stark workshop just in front of it. But what I really don't like is that you have to put in batteries and you have to operate it by the switch at the back, at the back here, that everyone, that you see here. I really don't like that because I like to have my displays very clean, that I don't have to go into the setup to press some buttons. So, because they're always behind generally a glass cabinet, as I don't like dust getting in. So what I've decided to do is to create a battery pack and run it off a USB. So if you can see here, this is a USB hub. So this is a 4 controller with on-off switches. I'm going to have this linked to a remote control so I can switch everything on and off, but I'll show you what I've done here. So you're just having normal USB head with the wire, and normally you have to put in AAA batteries, normal AAA batteries, 3 of them. So instead of putting 3 AAA batteries, if you can see here, hold this up to the camera, I've just got cut out the exact length of a AAA battery, wooden pegs. You can just get these from any DIY garden centre store, something like that. They need to be exactly the same size so it fits into the battery compartments. So you need about 1 cm, that's about 10 mil, maybe 9 mil if you want it a little bit loose. So let me show you for the camera. At the very tip here, you can screw in a screw so it's just like the positive end of the battery. Screw it in here. Add in a bit of copper sheeting to help the conducting wire. You don't need the middle one because just the 2 ends is fine. Run the wire through the extra coil so that it doesn't pull easily. What I did was that if you leave it loose in here and you gently pull on the wire, it'll break the connection. The connection is just held very simple with a bit of solder to this wire, and this leads to the USB hub. Very straightforward there. This leads to the USB hub. And then you can close up the battery compartments. So now, if you just put a couple of them together, I'll switch the lights off as well to make this look a little bit, so stand out a little bit. So I'm going to switch this light off, and then you switch it on here, just like that. So as I said, I'm going to have this remote controlled, and I'll probably use 4 or 2 sets of 3, or maybe even 3 sets of 3 to put my Mark V's, put 3 Mark V's here. Then I've got probably 3 War Machines to put here. I haven't decided if I'm going to make this central column where the normal Hall of Armour is. The reason being is that I generally like to pose my figures, not standing still as much. I like the pose a little bit more dynamic, or in a flight pose. So I'm not 100% sure if I'll make that wall with a light that comes up that I'm sure you guys have all seen. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, I haven't decided yet. But anyway, this is what I've done to make the light stand run off an AC adapter almost, or a USB. Just so you know, you can use a normal 5 volts power output like a mobile phone or an iPhone USB plug. That's enough, and that'll run 4 easily. I think it should run 7 as well. The lights won't dim. So yeah, I hope that was useful, but just to show you again, this is all you need to do. Little bit of wire, wooden pegs, cuts to the same size as AAA battery, screw at the end, copper sheeting, a little bit of solder to hold the wire in place, connect it up to a USB head, and there you go. You've got independent controllable lighting for the figure stands. Anyway, thanks for watching everyone, hope you found that useful, and keep collecting everyone.